Yo, what's good, guys? It's your boy Luna, the programmer, and this guy is using Discord light mode, so make sure to laugh at him in the non-existent comment section. And the first thing that we're going to talk about today is obviously the Ultra Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku TEQ EZA. Now I've been seeing a lot of things. People saying he's broken, people saying he's bad, people saying he's okay, and I decided to throw my hat into the ring and let's see what he does and try and see if we can break it down and see how good he is. Now this is a global first EZA, by the way. If you go over to the original Gresh tweet, it's in Japanese because, of course, global players already have it in game, so they already know what it says. Japanese players, however, who obviously speak Japanese, do not know because they don't have official translations. Now, he is full power, 3 key and 170% to stats, or Super Tech type 3 key and 120% to stats. He raises attack and defense for a turn, which is good. His super attack effect doesn't exist. Lowering defense does nothing. I don't know why they keep throwing it on units when it does nothing. So he's up to 159% attack and defense. I have his previous version pulled up here. Remember, he only had 100% attack at turn start. Now he's up to 159% unconditionally. Then he raises attack and defense by up to 100%, which is higher than his 70% cap before. The more HP remaining, the greater the stats boost. So obviously, at full health, he'll have the biggest buff, just like before. So 3 key plus an additional 59% attack and defense when all allies attacking in the same turn or super class characters. That's fine because you're not going to be throwing any extreme class characters with this guy because you won't link with them. Medium chance of evading the enemy's super attack and countering with tremendous power. Same as before, I believe. Did he have a medium chance before? Yes, he did. And now this is a new part. He foresees his enemy's super attack when there's another full power category ally attacking in the same turn, if HP is 59% or less. And that's where the problems roll in. Because, reminder, links and categories don't change. So, he does get a stat buff, so that's good. And while it's raising a defense for a turn. And at full health, he can get to some decent numbers. He's at 6-7 million. He's at 250, 300k plus defense. If you go full defense equips anyway. If you don't have full defense equips, he'll be a little bit lower than that. But I think the problem is, again, yes, he does have significantly higher boost, but there's a lot of dislike for units that get weaker the less HP you have, because sure, they'll be good for turn 1, but every other turn after that, they won't be. So unless you have a unit who's consistently healing, it's not going to be great. And there are no units on his teams that heal. You're going to have to heal through same type orbs, which you're not always going to be able to get a lot of because not everybody is the tech androids, right? So the 3 key 59% restriction in parentheses, because that's whatever, that's fine. Medium chance of evading, I wish they had upped that. The foreseeing part kind of sucks because not only do you need another full power category ally, not even on the team in the same turn, then there's also atrocious HP restriction of 59% or less. And a reminder, again, he gets weaker the less HP you have, so he won't even be able to tank this super attack. You'll have to rely on the evade, which again is only a medium chance. If they had upped it to a high chance, would have been better. But they didn't. So he's on a plethora of categories, and again, full power is a good lead. But let's take a look at how many characters on his team that he will link with, rather, that are actually on full power. So this guy, perfect partner, 6 links. This Goku still does pretty good damage. He's at 7-8 million as well. But he has like half the defense of this guy, so there's that. At least at full HP, because again, after that first turn, numbers start dipping a bit. 5 links with this guy who just got an EZA on the global version, so you take a look at that. Vegeta here, obviously. The 7th anniversary LRs, Gogeta, the Dokkan Fest Goku. Heart Virus Goku, surprisingly enough, shares 5 links. That's an interesting tidbit. He shares 4 links with... who? I'm trying to see any these units. Yeah, these units are not on full power. So again, his best linking partners are not on full power, meaning he's not going to be getting the 4C, even if you are at the HP restriction. So, like, okay, this guy, I guess if you want to use him as a wank. I remember back in the day we used to run him alongside the STR version for some wank, not only because they shared so many links, and he supported while also sharing the same type. So that was good even for Super STR's teams. But again, this guy is also not on full power. These guys suck. Trying to think of what other units would you actually run with this guy. You know, okay. G4 here, he's also not on full power, so he's not beating it. This Goku, no. This guy, no, unfortunately. Int G4, no. So you're starting to see the problem here. He has some good partners. Like, okay, these guys are not that great anymore, but they're okay-ish for most content. These guys are the ones that you really want if you want to pull up Red Zone, right? These 3 here. The Dokkan Fest Goku can perform okay in some of the easier Red Zone stages. Again, these 2, this guy, and this guy can perform fine in Red Zone stages. The easier ones, like I said, you got to be careful on the harder ones, like Broly. Like, you're not bringing STRSV to Broly. You're probably bringing the Gogeta if you're bringing anyone at all. In Gogeta, TEQ Gogeta there. Again, will do fine on Red Zone. He shares a surprising number of links with this Goku here, so that's not bad at all. But beyond that, which is starting to get to be a little bit slim pickings, because while yes, he does have a decent selection of partners, these guys support as well, along with these guys that are right next to them. You notice how none of them are on full power, right? So it's kind of hard. Not only do you have to have the HP restriction, you also have to have the partner condition, which you can't fulfill unless you're running double lead of this guy, which is probably going to be the most likely scenario. But if you're running double lead with this guy, you're missing out on the 200%, right? So why would you do that? That doesn't make sense. So this guy, while again he's not bad, he's not super great, because I feel like the 4C part of his passive might as well not exist. His attack and defense has increased considerably. Again, he now has some actual defense to talk about. Although, again, I wish the HP thing where, the more HP remaining, the greater the boost. I wish that wasn't so prevalent, because he's gonna fall off a bit after those first couple of turns. Like, again, he'll be fine for, I guess, Super Battle Road. He'll be fine for maybe even the easier Red Zone stages, but he will have type advantage over Red Zone Broly. So I don't know if anyone has actually done Red Zone Broly with this guy yet, but I don't know how he'll function. He might function okay just because he's having type advantage, but you gotta be careful, because if you catch the LR God duo before they super, they start taking a lot of damage, and this guy will have worse defense than they do. So, that's going to do it for us this time. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Leave a dislike if you didn't enjoy the video or didn't learn anything. My name is Luna, also known as Luna the Programmer, and I'm getting ready to record the Peppy Gals EZAs that were just released. So I will catch you guys in that next one. Peace.